Okay, so our problem was lead poisoning and arsenic poisonings, which basically means somebody poisoned the water hole. It's pretty rough. It's bad. Have you ever wanted to drink some water, but it was poisoned with lead and drinking it would have slowly killed you over the next few amount of time depending on certain factors and other conditions of your life? It's rough. But now, thankfully, we have a few solutions to make it so you won't end up like that. So, firstly, we got prevention.
The best way to prevent lead poisoning is to prevent it. Try your best not to come into contact with it. It doesn't have a set cost, but the perks is that if done correctly, there's 100% chance that you won't get it. Yes. And the disadvantage is you have to do it on your own, and it's a lot of research and things like that. But chelation therapy is the result of chelation therapy is that it gets rid of nearly all lead poisoning, but it costs a lot. It costs $75 to $125 per thing, adding up a lot. And it takes a long time, but it gets the job done. And it can go towards $20,000 or so. Chelation therapy can prevent death from lead poisoning. Each treatment costs around $75 to $105, but all in all, a treatment course can exceed $5,000. It's a very effective method, but it costs a lot of money.
So now to just explain chelation therapy a bit more. I'm probably pronouncing it right, maybe. So it's a very effective solution to lead poisoning, and it removes the lead in your body. That's why it's so effective. And it is approved by the FDA for lead poisoning treating, so it's legit. And it may also be able to help reduce the risk of heart disease. So hey, that's a bonus. We don't know how well, but some people just think it might, and that's pretty cool. So the process of the therapy is the victim of the lead poisoning, you inject this thing called EDTA into them, and then the injected EDTA, it then binds with all the lead throughout the body, just groups up with it, I guess, and then it just gets filtered out the kidney, all of it. It's pretty nice, and it has been proven to be one of the most effective ways to treat severe lead poisoning, because it just removes it. It just gets rid of all the lead. You can't be poisoned by lead if there's no lead to be poisoned by. It's pretty, yeah. And then this can help mitigate the environmental and social concerns, because it can provide a cure to the lead poisoning, and which is nice, because then you're less afraid of dying of lead poisoning, because there's a cure. So yeah, now you won't die of it. It's pretty nice. And then also, this doesn't directly impact the environment, but when someone is poisoned by lead, that helps us to know that there is something poisoning the lead, and then we can look for it and find it, which helps the environment. And then through this therapy, the person probably won't die, which is good. It is expensive though, but that's why we need funding. Because lead and arsenic poisoning have proven to be very harmful to the body time and time again, and there have been many instances where entire communities have experienced lead poisoning. Like, once it infects a water source, it's able to spread very rampantly, and it's very dangerous and has led to many deaths. And because the symptoms, they take, like, it doesn't kill you fast most of the time, it kills you slowly. So that means the symptoms take a while to show up, and this makes it hard to realize you have it, which makes it more dangerous. And so that's why prevention is really an essential step of this whole thing. Because, for one, you don't want to spend all your money on the therapy. But if it comes to it, the therapy is really nice, but really prevention, you just really want to take the steps to prevent lead poisoning in your home and community. And arsenic poisoning is also really bad because it has the ability to kill you fast or slowly, which is just great. So they're also especially dangerous to youth, because not only can it kill them, it can also just like completely stunt their physical and their mental growth. So this is a serious problem, and that's why we should get the funding. Yeah. Did it.
Dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.